Morning everyone. Today's gonna be a pretty busy day for us. We got about 15 yards to do, and some of them we're probably gonna skip over just because they're not growing yet. And some of the yards are doing really well, some of the yards aren't doing so well. It depends on how much sand they have in the yard. And we have had a bunch of rain, but we're still down 2 3/4 inches of rainfall since June. That's how far we've lost, or how much we have not got, I should say. So today it's gonna be upper 80 or upper 70s, lower 80s, and humidity's up there again today, but that's because the clouds coming in and we were supposed to get rain, but it missed us again. So let's get the trailer loaded up and let's get started. We're not going through the yards as fast as I would like today because one thing that's going on, it's like spring all over again. Some of these yards are between one cutting and the next cutting are 5 inches taller, and so we're having to bag them, and then they're also wet because we have heavy dew every single night now, and so it's kind of slowing us down. But one thing about cutting the grass like it is right now, it smells like spring grass cutting. That I can't explain the smell. But everybody that cuts grass in the spring knows that smell, and that's what all the yards are smelling like today. So, yeah, it's a little different, a little difficult, but I kind of like the smell. So, I'm going to get a video someplace here. I wanted to do it on the last lawn there, but it was just so overgrown, and there was so many people around, it just wasn't going to work out. And there's that glare again. So, anyhow, I'll get with you after these next yards. That right there is called sedum. I'll tell you more about it as soon as I get in the truck. Okay, I had to get out of the shade, or out of the glare there too, but that stuff there is called sedum. We have to deal with it twice a year. Once in the spring when everything starts greening back up, and right now after a drought. That stuff is very, very nasty. If you're standing on the wrong side of it, like downwind from it, and you hit it with the weed whacker, it takes your breath away and you start coughing. It's just horrible, horrible stuff. And it's an invasive species. It's not even supposed to be in our area, but somebody thought it would look really, really nice in an area, or in their garden area, and they planted it.
And now it spreads. And
now it spreads because actually the store, Home Depot, was selling it. And it's just horrible stuff. It takes over complete lawns, and that's all it's there. It's just a sedum. And you have to do a complete kill on it, but you have to do it after you mow it all down to next to nothing, and then put Roundup or something on it, because Roundup alone will not kill it. So you have to open it up because it's got some sort of a protective coating on it. But it's just horrible stuff.
But actually a rake, if you raked it up, it comes up really easy. But we just got done with that yard there, and it seems to amaze me how the neighbors just think they can just come over and start cutting part of her lawn. And then not only do they cut her lawn because she's like in her 90s and they don't think she knows any different, they go and take all their clippings and dump it in her backyard. And then they trim trees or whatever they trim. And today is a branch pickup. And you would think that they would haul those branches out to the road for the lady, but oh no, they just pile them up in her pile, and then she's got to pay money, like us, to haul them all away.
Yes.
Every couple years. So yeah, her neighbors are really taking advantage of her that way.
Oh, look, no glare. Yeah, so that also is the yard that the helpful neighbor come over and mowed it down about an inch high.
And that time he cut the whole lawn, but this time he cut part of it.
Right, and it's annoying because he just goes over and does whatever he wants. And the lady won't make any waves with that stupid thing. But the lady's trying to be a nice neighbor, so she won't say anything. So unfortunately, we got to deal with it. So we're going to stop home and eat lunch right now, and then we're going to go head back out. Okay, we've been going through our yards pretty decent today, but we have, I mentioned before, we have a whole bunch of every other week customers. Well, the city that we live in goes around and checks everybody's yards. Well, some of the yards that we cut every other week have to go to every week now, because they're telling my customers, or our customers, that the grass is too long. So extra money in our pocket thanks to the city that we live in. So bureaucrats and government at its finest.
Or either that or the customer's not going to do it.
Yep. And then they're going to get a fine. So we're just going to
play it out and cut the grass like they want, which extra income for us. It doesn't matter. But we're at a yard that I'm not sure if I had a video at this year or not, but I know I had one there last year. So we're going to get you set up at this yard and start cutting it.
Do you
out really, really well. Okay, them 2 yards are done. What I really like about them 2 yards is we get them both done in a half an hour. In and out. And don't have to leave there, or don't have to move the truck. So we're gonna do 3 more yards like that right now. So off to those yards. Oh, yeah, that thing on? Yeah, that thing's on. So Vicky just counted. We did 16 lawns today, and we're all done for the day. And it was ate a lot of dust on a lot of lawns, and some lawns were extremely long. It was just all over the board today. But today's done. This is our busiest day of the week for this week. And tomorrow we got some big yards, but them go pretty quick along too. So that's gonna be the end of our video for today. I thank you for watching and subscribing. If you can check out the links in the description box below, it'd be greatly appreciated. And
have a good evening. See you at the next yard. Goodbye.
A little more enthusiasm would be nice. She's tired.
I'm tired.
She's tired. So everybody have a good evening.